Wondering who Theodor, also known as Ted Nelson, is? Let's talk about him. Ted Nelson is a man of many diverse interests, including philosophy, sociology, animal behavior, but most importantly, information technology. Many of his ideas are responsible for helping to create the structure of the modern internet as we know it today. But let's start at the beginning. Ted Nelson was born in Chicago, Illinois on June 17th, 1937. This makes him a Gemini and also 86 years old. He received a bachelor's degree in philosophy at Swarthmore College and went on to study sociology at University of Chicago and Harvard University. No big deal. Things that are a big deal are the words hypertext and hypermedia. These are two words that Ted Nelson coined in 1961. These words describe a space of writing and reading where text, images, and sounds can be interconnected electronically and linked by anyone contributing to the networked docuverse, as Ted Nelson called it. This structure differed from how the internet was organized at the time in 1961. It was much more linear back then, but Ted had this vision of letting pages link to each other, which is where the internet eventually evolved. Ted wasn't just an idea guy, though. He made hypertext happen by building a prototype hypertext system called Xanadu, which some in the 1960s and 1970s considered art. The primary goals of Xanadu were related documents should be linked together by two-way links. Older pages should be stored, not deleted. Copyrighted information should be tracked and automatically reimbursed. Anyone should be able to annotate information, and any page with a quote should be displayed alongside the page with the original quote in context. Ted Nelson walked with Xanadu so that a man named Tim Berners-Lee could run and create what we now know as HTML, aka the entire supporting framework of the World Wide Web, baby. Rumor has it that Nelson was not happy with how his original ideas were simplified to create HTML, and eventually the World Wide Web. He's still working on his own system that he feels would work better. Regardless, Ted Nelson deserves a big thank you for his pioneering work towards establishing the internet as we know and love today. Thanks, Ted.